I'm yet to come across a city that has as much charm and character as Venice. Popularly known as the Floating City, City of Bridges, Queen of the Adriatic, La Serenissima translating to the most serene, this city of love lives up to its legendary nicknames in every way. We spent about 48 hours in Venice, with today being our only full day in this island city. Join us as we take you on our day-long itinerary in the city with our top favorite things to do in Venice. Starting from our favorite sunrise spots to visiting glass and lace makers in the islands of Murano and Burano, tasting the best gelato in Italy, yes, the best gelato in Italy and not just in Venice, to choosing the best route and time for your gondola ride. With umpteen unique experiences, Venice never loses its capacity to enchant. We started our day at 5:30 am to catch sunrise at St. Mark's Square. During the early hours, it is wonderful to see how the city magically transforms from its quiet, desolated streets to busy, energy-packed streets with tourists walking shoulder to shoulder. We were happy being able to experience the city come to life. Venice is made up of 118 islands with over 150 canals and 403 bridges connecting this island city. Rialto Bridge is one of the 4 bridges crossing the Grand Canal and can make for a good stopover to people watch and see the city come to life if, like us, you were there in the early hours. St. Mark's Square is popularly known as the drawing room of Europe, given the beautiful architecture surrounding the square. In early days, the hundreds of rooms that you see were used as offices by various government bodies. Today, you can see the square lined up with a number of cafes and shops. In fact, there's a full orchestra that plays live music in the piazza during evenings, which can add for a wonderful dinner experience. From the top of St. Mark's Bell Tower, you can get a sweeping panoramic view of the place. In some seasons, the square that you see here is also prone to flooding, which the locals refer to as aqua alta, meaning high water, and this occurs during either a high tide or heavy winds from the Adriatic Sea. After watching sunrise and enjoying some photo opportunities in St. Mark's Square while it was still free from crowds, head over to enjoy breakfast with some freshly baked brioche and coffee, or at the Frula bars that are open all day long. Italian breakfasts are so underrated, and you will see why in one of our upcoming videos. If you plan to visit inside the St. Mark's Basilica, now could be a good time to visit and also take the opportunity to go up the bell tower for some sweeping panoramic view of the city. We took a short break after breakfast, returned back to our hotel to freshen up and get ready for the day-long adventure that awaits us. Once ready, we picked up a quick pasta to go from Dal Moro's for lunch and headed to a pre-booked tour of Murano Burano and Torcello Islands. There are three ways by which you could visit these islands: using a vaporato, which is like a water bus and is part of Venice's public transport system, or using a private water taxi, which is a bit more expensive, but it could make sense if you are a group of 6 to 8 people, or join a private tour like we did, which we found also to be good value for money at 15 euros per person for a tour that lasted for about 4 hours. Our first stop was at the popular glassmaking island of Murano. Murano glassmakers excel in hot remodeling of glass. They blow exceptionally thin and airy forms that are delicately shaped using just a few tools. Venice is a car-free city, and all commutes in this island city is via vapораtos in the main canals and via gondola and water taxi in the smaller canals. And it is not surprising to see why households in Venice own boats to go by their day. Our second stop during this tour was in the island of Torcello. Torcello was the first island in the Venetian lagoon to be inhabited in the 5th century. Today, visitors to the tiny island might find that hard to believe. It's now home to large expanse of olive groves and a population of less than 30 people. And our final stop in this tour is the vibrant island of Burano, which is made popular by its lace-making tradition and rainbow-colored houses. I loved our time in Burano, though it was a short stopover this time. I'd love to come back for a longer stay in this island sometime in the future. After our 4-hour tour, we reached mainland Venice at about 5 p.m. and took a short cicchetti break. Cicchetti is the Venetian form of tapas and commonly served as an afternoon snack. We then decided to take a gondola ride around sunset. It was magical to watch Venice under hues of orange and pink that light up the evening sky, floating in a gondola along the Grand Canal. Like us, if you prefer to take a gondola ride in the Grand Canal, then St. Mark's Square Gondola Point could be from where you could start your ride. Finally, our cicchetti meal did not leave us very hungry for dinner, so gelato was our dinner that night. There is a reason why Gelateria Suso is so popular and has sneaking queues through the day. We had our best gelato in Italy in Gelateria Suso. Please note, it's not just the best gelato in Venice, but it was the best gelato in our entire trip in Italy. If you like this video, give us a like and stay tuned to our channel by subscribing as we bring to you our summer travel stories from Venice, Rome, Florence and Milan in the coming days and weeks. Thank you for watching.